You are welcome to a week on the charts of a millionaire forex trader. Now let's see what happened in the just concluded week on my competition accounts and my other accounts. Now this is the fundedness account. You can see it's up 12% this week. It was around 3,000 last week, but in the just concluded week it's now up 12%. So let's see whether how this week will pan out, because this coming week the July competition is ending on Thursday the 31st. I'm up just 12%. And let's look at what happened this week. As you can see, we started with a loss this week on as 100, which is NDX, on the 23rd, and then on the 25th another loss of about 2%. That is about 2,700. So it was about 3,000 something. So I lost 2,700 on those 2 days. But that same 25th, I took a sell on gold and silver, and that combines to give me this amount. That was about 13,800 or so. Yeah, because it was in drawdown, we are left with 12,546. And let's look at the gold trade and the silver trade. It was not the typical, Kumo break trade. You can see, look at the trade. I took a sell on this candle on XAUUSD, and then it sold to this point, and I exited right at the bottom before it retraced. You may be wondering, how did I know that it was going to retrace to the upside? I didn't actually know per se, but I just looked at the strength of the ADX, which is this blue line over here, and I saw it winning, coming down. At this point I saw it creating a low. You can see it was coming down. That means the trend was winning. And I looked at the negative directional index, it was also coming down. So that was a signal that the trend was winning and there was a retracement coming up. So I exited the trade. I actually entered this trade on the 5 minutes on that day, 25th, which was on a Friday. You can see where I entered the trade at this exact candle here, where you have the red arrow. I entered the trade there. I saw that it had what bearish momentum pushing down, so I knew it was a perfect entry. So I entered and price kept pushing below the Kijun-sen. Broke here. I thought of closing, but I left it because of the 30 minutes, and it traced off the cloud and came down again. And when it got to this point, I actually closed based on the 5 minute, not on the 30-minute time frame, because at this point when I have the ADX crossing 40 from above at this point here, I can see it even got down to below 25. Came to below 25, and you can see the MACD histogram creating what higher lows, suggesting a reversal. So I just exited the trade there. At that point, you can see what happened. It went up. So that is how I closed the trade. And when I took this trade, I also took a corresponding trade on silver, because they are correlated, and I saw the same setup on silver. Look at where I took the trade for silver. Took it here. retraced, but I kept holding. It retraced. I think my stop was around here somewhere. Retraced. I also that. See, retraced up to this point before it came back down. I think I was very lucky on this trade because I did not monitor it that much. I would have closed on this break of the occasion here. But I would have entered again at this point when it broke back down. So it's a good trade. I also exited on the weakening of the ADX on this point. You can see I exited. So those are the two winning trades from the just concluded week. So that is how this account is at 12% profit, 12.5. Then um, the sequence fund that is still in drawdown, have set stop placed on this account. Also to the gold trade here, I didn't take the silver trade. I wonder why I didn't take the silver trade. I didn't take it. I didn't take the silver trade here. It was supposed to be at break even. This would have been a good trade. You can see it would have been a good trade. This trade here would have gotten me out of drawdown. You can see using 2,000 to make about 6,000. About 6,000. I only took the gold setup here because it has a 5 lot limit. I closed late on this one. I think I held it for too long. I didn't close it when I closed the other one. But I closed around here like I closed the other one. So instead of 5,000, I ended up with 3,000. I ended up with 3,000. So it should have been around 97 or 98,000 at this point. And I think there was one trade that I allowed. Look at this trade here from last week. I think I had this trade from last week to this previous week. Look at it from here. I didn't take my profit until it hit stop loss. I was supposed to take my profit around here, even before the end of the day at this point here. But I left it out of greed and I lost it. You can see it here. I wasn't supposed to hold beyond this point when the ADS came below 40. I've gotten out. I had another opportunity again here to close. I didn't. I didn't even look at it. I think I gave up on the account too soon, but it's not over. I've not breached it yet. Unlike before, I would have breached this account since. So I'm now managing the risks in my completion account. So that is it, guys, for the seekers funded. So let's look at the what do we call it, the Blue Guardian account. So let's look at we're at 7.6% now. Let's look at the last 7 days. The trades we took, just 2 trades this week. This previous week, I can see I took a bad loss. That set me back. I should have been about 11% up. So that's $3,155 loss on gold. Set me back. But I only got about, so this week I actually lost about 705 USD. You can see it was a loss because my winning trade is less than my losing trade. So the week ended in a loss. So we see what happens next week. So that is what happened on my competition account, the three competition account. I like this one because it's Blue Guardian because there is no lot size limit. So I'm very flexible with my pairs that I'm trading. I'm not limited to indices. I can trade indices, I can trade currencies. So I prefer this competition to the other two. I prefer it, but I've not won any prize in this competition, so I want to win a prize from these competitions. That's it, guys. That is what happened this week, and on my other accounts that I'm trading conservatively, I'm selling drawdown. You can see I took only one trade. It was even less than 1 to 1. I didn't take that gold trade here. I didn't take it here. I didn't take the gold trade here because it's not a true Kumo break, Because on this account, I take only true Kumo break strategies here. I don't take any other. On the competition account, I can take I can use other strategies, but on this one, I already use the Kumo break strategy on this account. So that is why I did not take any setup. I was supposed to take an AUD break this previous week on this account. The same AUD break I took on the Blue Guardian. I was supposed to take it here. Where was it? Yeah, this is it. But I didn't take it. But I was supposed to take this break here and then be 1 to 1 because I would have exited here. I wouldn't have stayed for all this drama. Yes. So that is it, guys. If you like what you see on this channel, subscribe for more, and let's get funded for free.